Thanks, Kevin. Summertime is time for picnics, cookouts, and potluck, but the warmer temperatures can also bring an increased risk of foodborne illness. Here to tell us about how to stay healthy and safe following food safety recommendations is state epidemiologist Dr. Benjamin Chan. Dr. Chan, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
So how big of a problem is foodborne illness and what exactly causes it?
Yeah, so foodborne illnesses can occur any time of the year, but the warmer months of the summer with the associated activities can bring increased risk for food contamination. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention estimates nationally every year that about 1 out of every 6 people in the U.S. Get sick from contaminated food. That's about 48 million people every year. And the causes of food illnesses are varied. It ranges from bacteria to viruses to parasites that can contaminate food. And the contamination can happen anywhere in the food chain. So food can be contaminated at the farm or the field where food is grown and produced. This is oftentimes the case with bacteria like Salmonella. Contamination can happen in the kitchen when you're preparing food, and even to the picnic where food is left out and bacteria are allowed to grow.
What kind of symptoms should we be looking for in these cases?
Yeah, so there's more than like 250 different types of foodborne illnesses that have been described. So there's not one specific syndrome, but many people when they get sick will have symptoms of nausea, vomiting, abdominal cramping, diarrhea, typical gastrointestinal illness. And the onset of these symptoms varies by what causes the foodborne illness. Symptoms can start anywhere from within an hour or a few hours after eating contaminated food, all the way up to a number of days or even weeks in rare circumstances.
So the thing everybody wants to know, how do you prevent this kind of stuff? How do you get away from it?
Yeah, so foodborne illnesses are preventable through proper storing and preparing of food. Raw animal products like meat and eggs are a common source of contamination, so we recommend when people are preparing and cooking raw meat in the kitchen to avoid cross-contamination, they use clean cutting boards, separate utensils. When cooking meat, people should be using meat thermometers to check the internal temperature to make sure that the internal temperature of the cut of meat makes it to a safe temperature that would kill off any potentially harmful bacteria. And depending on the type of meat, there's different recommended temperatures. So steak, for example, is 145 Fahrenheit, poultry is 165 as an example. And then when serving serving cooked meat, hopefully, the utensils that touched raw meat should not be reused. When it comes to storing food, perishable food needs to be stored at cold temperatures. We recommend that food not be left out for more than a couple hours at the longest, even upwards of an hour in very hot weather. And when transporting food, it should be transported in a cooler with ice and ice packs and frozen food. And then finally, we recommend that people clean their work surfaces, wash their hands frequently before, during, and after food preparation to avoid contamination of the food.
All right. Bottom line, let's be a lot more thoughtful with our barbecues, folks. Dr. Ben Chan, thanks for your time.